Okay, so this is my first ever long form video, and I'm gonna play some 3-minute Blitz game. I can't pronounce some words, so if that's a problem, I'm sorry. So yeah, so I can't. I'm gonna start the game now. So I am 1676. So I just thought I would play a queen's pawn, maybe go knight g3, and now I'm just beating out moves because it's the opening and I don't want to spend a lot of time. Because if I spend a lot of time in the opening, later on in the game, when we get to the real time console, like when we get to 1 minute per side, I will be down time. And yeah, I just wanted to kick out the bishop and maybe force him to take the knight, which he did. And I took back with the queen. And yeah, because he moved his knight there, he was threatening the pawn, and I had to move my queen up to protect the pawn. Now he moved his bishop back to form a discord attack on my queen if he was to move the knight. And I was thinking here, because I can't move my queen anywhere because I have to protect the pawn, but I saw that if I move my queen to this square, I will attack his pawn, and here he attacks both my queen and my bishop with the knight. And I moved my queen back so that if he takes the bishop, I can take back with the king. And here I'm thinking that he will take my pawn to his pawn, and I will take back with the queen. And then we move his knight back. Or maybe he could just move. Oh, he played that move. So now I can move up to b5 and threaten and check his king and threaten to take his knight, which he can move back to protect the king, which he did. And now I can use the pawn to take the pawn. I can move the pawn on c4 to take the pawn on d5. And now if he takes back, I will take back with the queen and move my knight. I wanted to move my knight in, but I can't because he moved his bishop back to threaten my queen. And now I moved my queen to c5 to threaten his pawn on z7. That will be unprotected if he doesn't castle or protect it. A simple move. So now he could castle, which I think is the best move, and he did castle. So I want to move my bishop to e5 to instigate a mate, and he could also take with the knight, and I will take back with the queen, which I did. And now he attacked me with the bishop, so I have to move. So I moved to d2 so that my king is still somewhat in the center and doesn't go back. And yeah, I would want him to take the queen so I can trade. And at this point I realized that I was low on time by about 30 seconds, which is expected because this is my first time playing a game and narrating my moves per move. And he moved his rook to c8, and I moved my king. So now if I took the pawn, he would take with check, and that would give to all sorts of situations, and I didn't want to go into that. I just moved my king up to protect the pawn, and I moved my knight from f3 to d4 to centralize the knight and to make it so that the rook cannot go back. And now I can take his bishop, which I realize now is a bad move, because now my king is kind of trapped, and my rooks and both of my rooks are on the 8th rank, so I can't really move them as much as I would want to. Now if he takes, no, he didn't take, because wait, now and now I'm expecting him to take, and I will move to d1 to maybe mate him on d8, which he saw. So he moved up his pawn. Now he will take my pawn on z2, and now we're going to an endgame. And I moved there because if I didn't move, he will move his rook to b1 and have a discovered attack on my rook through my king. And now it's just an endgame. I'm trying to protect all my pawns because I'm down one pawn, and he is up about 40 seconds on time with me being down time, so I will probably use, so it's fine. And now I'm just trying to play as fast as I can without using Ultimate. And now he has a maze, and now he has a 2-pawn majority on this side, 2 passed pawns, as opposed to me having no pawns on this side of the board where his king and rook are. So I would use, and now I'm moving here to kind of set the king, or to protect my spot, to move up and take the pawns. He made a queen, and I'm lost with 0.12 seconds on the clock, and I'm out of time. I lost. Okay, so in this game it was my fault. It was my fault for playing so awfully and for not managing my time in a efficient manner. I will play 1 more game or 2 more games and play faster and more time efficiently and play better moves. And bye bye. Subscribe.